For a customer, I will be rebuilding a Hot Wheels 1/18 scale Ferrari Mondial. This one only came in red and maybe a couple of other colors, but the car that he wanted needs to be white. This is to replicate the car that his dad had back in the day and to add to his collection of replicas of those cars that were in his family. Now, of course, first it needed to be stripped. The interior will pretty much be untouched. I will be adding some details here and there, but overall it will stay the same. It is mainly the exterior that is going from a red to a white. So now that all of the plastic parts have been stripped off of the metal ones, it was time to strip the paint. For this, I'm using Zero Paint's paint stripper for metal. This is not suitable for plastic. It will completely melt all of those parts and make them unusable, so be sure to remove all of the plastic parts before using this paint stripper. After making sure that all of the red and black paint had been stripped from both the in and outside of all of the metal parts, it was time to move into the spray booth. First of all, I'm just going to apply 2K white primer on the inside of the parts, just so that those are covered and that there is no bare metal left. And then I'm going to be moving my focus onto the outside of these parts, or the exterior, to make them nice, smooth, and ready for paint. So once that first couple of coats of primer were applied on the inside, it was time to put the attention to the outside and start with sanding. Now the parts are pretty smooth already, but I just wanted to remove a couple of imperfections and some of the deeper scratches that are left in there from the manufacturing process by Hot Wheels and make it nice and smooth. For that, I'm just using a 400 grit sanding sponge and going over all of the parts until I was satisfied. Once that was done, I removed the dust, moved it into the spray booth, and started applying a couple coats of the 2K primer on the exterior. Of course, I'm not only doing the main body, all the other components are done at the exact same time to make sure that they get the same treatment and also the same amount of layers so that I don't have any color difference. After applying the first coat, I set the parts aside for about 5 to 10 minutes and then moved on to applying a second coat, which is a bit thicker than the first one to make it smooth out a lot more. According to the instructions from Splash, it needs to cure for at least 4 hours before it is fully hardened. I just left it overnight to be absolutely sure that it was dry and then moved on to the next stage, and that was removing some of the imperfections that might still be there from the metal or just some dirt that might have fallen into the paint, and smoothing that out with some 3000 grit sanding sponges. Once that was done, I moved it back into the spray booth once more for a couple coats of white. first coat has been applied, another 5 to 10 minutes have passed, and I can move on to the second coat. And with that second coat now also applied, another 5 to 10 minutes, and moving on to the third and final coat of white, making sure that everything is nice and covered and leaving a super nice and smooth finish. And with that all said and done, I could move on to letting it cure for about 30 minutes to an hour before applying the clear coat to seal it all in and make it nice and glossy. For this, I'm just using some Streetblisters 2K Gloss Clear and applying it in about 2 to 3 coats on all of the parts, on both the inside edges that will be visible and of course the main exterior. The first coat is just going to be applied lightly, not going for a full gloss. That will be built up in the second and maybe even third coat. All of the parts have received a first coat of clear. I let that cure for about 5 minutes and then moved on to the second coat. Like I said, the second coat will be applied a bit thicker just to make the buildup of paint a lot thicker and help smooth it out. It is a self-leveling clear coat, so applying a bit more clear coat will ensure a nicer and smoother finish. After applying the second coat, I checked all of the parts to make sure that they were nice and smooth and the way that I wanted them to be. If they weren't, I applied a third coat, and if they were, I just left them as is and set them aside to cure for a couple of days. After that, I will be moving on to probably giving it a light polish here and there, and then quickly moving on to masking most of the body off again to paint all of the flat black.